Today we are going to be entering our very first microstate while on a mission to travel to every single country in Europe.
And I literally learned about this country 2 days ago.
Yeah, this country is in between France and Spain and only spans about 468 square kilometers.
And seeing as there is absolutely no airport, the only way that you can get there is through the Pyrenees mountains.
So let's go!
For those of you who are new here, we are Leanne and Dan, and we bought our converted Ford Transit van in Scotland, and since then we have travelled through 6 European countries, being the UK, Luxembourg, Belgium, France, Spain. We crossed over and touched a little bit of Africa and explored Morocco before crossing back over and exploring Portugal, and right now we are on our way to our 7th country called Andorra.
We have only started our journey to Andorra and the views are already incredible. The Pyrenees mountains span about 491 kilometers, going all the way from the western border all the way to the eastern side between France and Spain. And the route that we're going to be going through is apparently known as the most beautiful. I've also turned off tolls on Google Maps to make sure that we are taking all the in and out routes in between the mountains, but I also highly doubt there's a toll route in them in any way.
Wow! Do you think those were wild horses?
Think so.
They're beautiful. Bonjour, Momo!
We swapped drivers so we can fly the drone because it is just absolutely beautiful around here, and the clouds are actually giving it this little mysterious vibe, which is amazing. Oh, thank you.
Enjoy.
Not shabby. I'm just trying to enjoy my sandwich, but we're on the pass. That's the most popular within these mountains, and the start of it is already like,
insane.
Yeah, butt clenching. The roads are so thin, but it's beautiful.
It's called the Col du, what's it, the
Col du Portelet.
Col du Portelet Pass. I'll put it here on the screen, but sure. We are in the Pyrenees mountains and it's gorgeous. I'm actually seeing cyclists and signs that says that this part of this pass is part of the Tour de France. How crazy is that? We are riding our van on a part of the Tour de France.
If I was riding, there's no way I could focus on becoming first. I'll be like, wow, wow, wow. People passing me, I'll be like, screw it, I'm here for the views.
I'm getting so distracted by these views, I didn't even have the last bite of my sandwich.
Thank you, merci.
Have a nice day.
You too. So we have just stopped by a place called Artust, and we're going to take a cable car up to the mountain in order to take one of the highest trains here in Europe.
It's called Le Petit train de Artust. I made the guy write it down for me because it was pretty hard to pronounce.
But pretty excited. It's going to be high up in the mountains, and apparently we're going to see a blanket of clouds because I don't think there's escaping any of these clouds today. Oh, here we go to the top. Thank you.
Oh my gosh. Woo! Oh! Well, I like that we didn't have to stand in a line and that we got the entire capsule to ourselves. I feel like a kid. I'm so excited.
Look behind you already.
Oh my gosh. I think this is going to be the most beautiful views we've ever seen.
I am not a person for cable cars. They used to be fun, but I don't know, heights hasn't been my thing lately. But right on top of this mountain is going to be a train, and we're just going to be like going along the passes and stuff like that. We were planning to do it, but weren't sure if we were going to do it. And because we saw these beautiful mountains while driving through it, we were like, you know what, we're only gonna be here once, so let's just do it. And I am so excited. That's why I don't like cable cars. It's because those things make it jitter.
Before we climbed on, we actually saw a guy load his bike onto the cable car because they have like a little holder for the bikes in front, and then they mountain bike all the way down this hill. It looks so epic. Not something that I would do, but it looks really cool. I can already start to feel my ears pop. Can you?
No.
Oh, we
are now starting to go above the clouds, and slowly but surely the mountains in the back are starting to appear.
Oh my gosh. Look how tall that peak is behind us. This is insane. Like, I have no words.
I am tempted to show you the view that we are seeing right now, but I think I'm going to save that for the train ride.
Hola.
Hola.
Bienvenidos.
Probably should have bought sunglasses, hey? And a cap.
And a cap, probably. Smart one, Daniel.
I think I might be a genius smart one.
Aha.
Do we have any South Africans watching this? Please tell me where this is from.
I think we actually have to put a seatbelt on. There we go.
Alright, here we go. So this train apparently is the highest narrow rail train in Europe, and it's about 2,000 meters above sea level, so super high.
It's so dark. Hello.
We have not actually watched a single video about this train, so everything we're about to experience we have never ever seen before.
We are so high up.
It is crazy how high up.
Oh my gosh, we're like right here on the edge.
But we are right above the clouds. It is absolutely beautiful. I was kind of indecisive of taking this train because of the clouds, but I think it gives it a completely unique experience.
It would be amazing to see all the way down, but I haven't seen a blanket of clouds like this before. It's gorgeous. I feel like I'm in a theme park. Like this is a roller coaster, that there's just gonna be a drop somewhere.
Look how far down it is. Oh, I'm not even gonna look. I don't think I can look. So every now and then we actually need to stop the train because there's a few rail lines, as you can see here, because there's other trains coming from the other side. So a lady moves all the way to the front and she switches this thing, and that eventually just like switches the rails into which lane it's going to go. So they're always having to plan when a train is coming past and when we can go, and then manually switch the rail lines.
I can see the other train coming.
So now that the other train has gone by, the lady has switched the lever again so that we can get onto the train tracks that the other trains are on. Oh, we are going super fast now. I think she's turned up a gear. Oh, we are getting closer and closer to the clouds. Even the air's got a colder. Oh my god. Wow, look at that. Oh my god, this is insane. On one side is just massive rocks and mountains, and on the other side we have almost nothing.
I love that it hugs the entire mountain. So it's quite a long train that we're going on, or like a train ride. So you get so many different views as you're going.
We are basically at the same height as the clouds.
We are literally on the cliff.
The fact that the clouds make me see nothing of what's below it is scary, because I just feel like I'm actually higher than what I actually am, even though I'm still high.
I feel like I'm happy the clouds are there, because then I can't see how high we actually are.
This is beautiful.
We are getting swallowed into the clouds. Like you can barely see anything now. I can't stop smiling. Like I'm having so much fun. I feel like a kid again in the amusement park, but this is incredible. It's turned very spooky. I feel like I'm on a runaway train.
So after an hour-long train ride, we found out that there's a lake, and apparently there's a 20-minute walk towards it. Don't know how much we're gonna see, but let's find out. 1 to 10 on how much we're gonna see the lake.
Maybe a 4. Explains why everyone's wearing hiking gear, right?
Yeah, we're the only ones that look like we are tourists. I guess I didn't need my cap after all.
You didn't. Well, if we don't see a lake, whew, at least we see a waterfall.
Goodness, I was not prepared for this.
We see the lake!
Visibility rating now?
Visibility is not great, but the dam is super clear. Like, look how blue it looks. I want to just swim in it. You're not allowed to, but it looks so inviting and so clean. But I'm also hoping that the weather's clearing, because it looks like the clouds are making a little bit of a gap.
I don't know if you are able to see this, but you can see the speed at which the clouds are busy coming in. We've got one coming from this side and then another from this side. But it was literally about 5 seconds ago we could almost see half the lake, and now we can almost see none of it.
It's not too cold, but it is cold. But I can literally see to the floor of this, and I would say it's maybe 10 meters deep. It's the clearest body of water I've ever seen in my life.
The clouds are disappearing once again, so I think we're going to be able to get a view of the lake. Check this. Incredible, right?
And now we have officially been here.
Seeing that it's so late, we are not going to drive to Andorra today, and we've parked right over here, so I think it's a beautiful spot for the night.
Perfect spot for the night.
Didn't we reverse in?
You decided to change.
The universe has changed.
You turned us around because apparently we're on too much of a slope for the shower.
Yeah, because the shower drains this way. Oh boy.
I wonder whose shoes those are.
Those don't look like my shoes. Those are not mine.
Let's see the bottom.
Let's see yours. That is 100% yours. Look.
And yours?
Circle line. Circle line.
Let's see yours. Let's see yours. Oh yeah.
No, that's not the culprit.
Not yours, hey.
That is not mine. Cleaning, cleaning. Cleaning. Oh. Okay, time to open up this bad boy.
What is that?
This is our new portable power station.
Boys and their toys.
This has been something I've been waiting for a very long time. In Morocco, we bought chairs and tables so that we can sit more outside of the van. However, when we're working, because the power is inside the van, our laptops can only last for about an hour and a half before we need to move back inside the van so we can start charging them. Well, this is going to change it. Woo!
It's huge.
You look nosy, baby.
I don't know what's going on.
Let me bring it over here.
That looks so fancy.
Look at that.
That's actually a really good looking battery, if I must say.
And it's actually not that heavy. You're gonna try carry it.
Hey, that's not heavy at all.
That's not bad, eh? So this is our All Powers S2000 portable power station. And what this basically does, it's our entire van's electrical system all in one simple box. It's got about 1,500 watt hours, so it's going to charge a laptop in no time, and it's also going to keep a laptop running roughly for about 15 hours. So both of mine and Leanne's laptops can be charging on this thing for about 8 hours each, which is pretty impressive. That's a whole day's work.
No longer have to work in the van.
Do you want to turn it on?
Yes. Did I do it right?
Hold it in for 3 seconds.
1, 2, 3. There we go. Oh, we got 100%.
So yeah, on the display you can really see how much wattage it's pulling out. Because we have nothing plugged in, there is no wattage being pulled out. If I press this button, we have now DC voltage on, which allows these ports here to work. We have 4 USB A's, 2 USB C's which power 100 watts, and as well as a car charger.
What does DC even mean?
Not to go into too much science, but a car uses 12 volts and a house uses 220 volts. So in order to charge things like cell phones, battery packs, drones and small stuff like that, you can use 12 volts. So you'll be able to use these ports. But to charge our laptops, we need 220 volts. So we need to convert the 12 volts to the 220 volts. Does that not make sense?
It makes sense, but it seems so complicated.
We just need to change 12 volts to 220 volts.
Okay, got it.
And to do that, we need a computer.
Okay.
Which
this is the
this bad
computer.
boy has, yes. This bad boy's got one.
I've got it.
We've got a separate one in the van that does that, but this thing's all in one, a battery and an inverter which changes the 12 volts to 220 volts. So to change it to 220 volts, which makes these 4 sockets work, we just got to press the AC.
Oh, there we go.
And there we go. Now we have 220 volts in these 4 sockets. You want to give it a try?
Yeah, I do.
Because that means we can start working outside the van.
That is exactly what I want.
So right now we have 0 watts being pulled out. We have connected the laptop. So baby, do the honors.
Voila.
There we're able to see the out wattage busy going up, and the laptop is now busy charging. And here you can see we got about 10 hours or about 12 hours. Obviously it's going to be adjusting according to how much wattage is going out, of how long this bad boy, our All Powers S2000 portable power station, is going to last. Let's connect other things. What's this?
That's our battery pack.
Okay, put that in.
There we go. It's busy charging.
So yeah, we can charge multiple things in one go, and the best thing is that we can literally take this wherever we are outside the van and actually go work outside, which is really, really awesome.
I have a question. So once we have depleted this battery, how do you recharge this one up?
Inside this thing, I think they've also given us other stuff in order to do that. Ooh. One is a waterproof bag.
Oh wow, that's really cool.
That's a bonus. And then inside here we have charging cables. So the one cable, if I turn this around, you're actually just connecting like a normal house socket in the back of here, and it will charge in about 4 hours. But this thing can also charge through 2 other ways. One is through the car. I mean, I'm sure this looks familiar. So you can plug this into the car and then plug this thing into the XT60 port, and then you can charge it through the car while driving. And this port also actually works for solar panels.
Oh, no way. That is so cool.
Yeah, so you can charge it through the car, through solar panels, or just through a normal socket.
They've really thought everything out, haven't they?
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. I'm so excited for this thing. This thing also has an all powers app. So if I go into the app and then I hold this button down for about 3 seconds, it turns Bluetooth on. And then I'm getting all the information straight here on my app, which is pretty awesome. I can also turn the DC off from the app. I can put it back on, and also here you can see my wattage for the laptop busy charging, because that's how much wattage it's putting out. And if I put off the AC, you'll check now, it's gone back to 0. So I can control it from my phone in case this thing is maybe a distance from me and I don't want to get up and like go and press the button and hold it. I can just control it here straight from the app. A huge thank you to All Powers for sending us this S2000 portable power station. It's going to be a game changer for us in terms of van life and allow us to live a little bit more outside of the van. If you guys want to get yourselves one of these, you can go onto their website and upon checkout type in the discount code Buddymoon and receive 10% off. I would highly recommend this for anybody that is van lifing or just needs a portable power source.
Oh, I love my bed.
Cozy, hey? Okay, good night. See you guys in the morning. It's so miserable outside. So there are 2 people in a relationship. One that looks like this. Check my pants. Check my short sleeve t-shirt. And then there's ones that look like this.
Check my long pants, check my jacket, check my t-shirt.
Baby, it's not freezing.
Have you seen outside? Which person would you be, Leanne or Dan? Sheepies. We have like a traffic jam because there's so many sheep in the road. Where do you think they all came from?
I don't know, but that's a good way to start the morning, right?
Yeah.
Just makes you feel ready for the day. Go, buddy, go.
They're so woolly. They are so cute. And they all have these bells around their necks, so you kind of hear them coming before you see them. Look at this guy's bell. Shame, that must be so heavy on its neck. Why do some have a bell and the others don't?
I think they may be the leader, so all the other ones that don't have bells will follow that one because he's making the noise. So they'll just follow. Remember, sheeps follow. I could be wrong, but that's my assumption. I think this is one of the nicest drives that I've done, other than Scotland when we were in the snow. That was really cool, but this is something else.
We were going to leave early this morning. We even woke up at 6 o'clock, but there was mist everywhere. So it's only about 10 o'clock now that we're leaving. The clouds are starting to dissipate, so I'm really hoping we do get to see some more epic views today. Moo! Moo! Hello, cow.
They huge.
They are, hey? Oh.
So we now have about 5 hours until we reach Andorra, but we still have quite a bit of the pass to ride, the Col de Portalet. Unfortunately, the clouds are still low, so we aren't able to see a lot of the mountains, but the animals are making up for it, right? We found a spot on the side of the road because the sun has decided to peek out again, where we could potentially swim. And when that opportunity arises, why not? Oh my gosh.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. We're on an adventure.
This is so cool. Oh. That was amazing.
Let the current take me. Oh shit.
Did he hit our side mirror?
He hit our side mirror. That's okay. These roads are so narrow, but I didn't think he was coming that close to us.
Yeah.
And he didn't even slow down, really.
He had so much space next to him.
Luckily, it's just a side mirror.
Well, now we need two things from the scrapyard. A side mirror
And a hubcap.
and a hubcap.
It doesn't look like the mirror's broken, but it's the glass. And I can be quite grateful that that didn't come into my face.
Yeah, it looks like he just got this little piece. Yeah, our wind, everything's still fine, but just this glass is broken.
And it landed back inside the car.
Gee whiz.
That's what I'm saying. I'm lucky it didn't hit my face. Because that piece, like, yeah, missing quite a bit of it still.
I don't even know if we should drive back to him, but the thing is, we don't really know whose fault it is. So it's not like we can be like, hey, this is your cost or this is my cost. And I feel like he's sitting with the same on that side, and there's no place that we could really stop on these roads. That's just so narrow. So I guess, yeah, we're just going to have to deal with that, and it is what it is. Does the indicator still work?
I don't know. Yeah, it still works.
Okay, well then it's fine.
We just need a cover.
Yeah.
Home sweet home.
So we have actually just stopped outside a town here, still in Spain, but outside of Andorra. And we found a cool parking lot here for the night. But we thought, because the weather looks like this, it's not going to be the best day in order to enter Andorra.
And it's also quite late. It is currently 6:30. So we thought we'd rather crash here for the night and enter Andorra fresh.
Yeah.
But I didn't actually think that there would be so much to see on our drive that we did yesterday and today.
Yeah, there's just so much to see. I wish we could have shown you guys everything, but honestly, it's a drive you personally have to take. So if you ever hire a van like this or just hire a car, I highly suggest taking the routes around here in the Pyrenees Mountains, because it's absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
But we will tackle Andorra in our next video.
But if you like this video, please do give it a like, subscribe, and if you can, please leave a super thanks. We would really, really appreciate it.
Yeah, and otherwise, wait, I'm holding the camera, I can't do it.
Oh.
Okay. We'll see you in the next one. Salute.
Bye.